So guys, Chinatown. We've just been for a meal with Steph, Joe and Niall and family involved. Let me just say that what on earth we're going on in there. Yeah, waited ages to actually order what we want.
Ages.
Like easily about half an hour, if not more. Like, have I got the keys? Yeah, I have got the keys.
Do the video.
Finally comes out, like, get our order. Then we wait even longer to, like, get our starters. I had, like, fried barbecue ribs and for a starter, I think they were, like, $7.50, something like that. And I only had, like, a plate of 3. Weren't even barbecue taste to them, like. Then, like, they've been mains up. Hadn't even cleaned up after the starter. Like, the table still had, like, our starter plates on, like, absolute mess. Didn't even clean up, and the lad Joe actually asked to clean up. He were just sort of arguing a bit with us, not even us. Finally, like, bring the mains up. Oh yeah, I forgot. We got our drinks like mid-starter, didn't we? Bit random.
Oh, they come out bits and pieces, didn't
Yeah,
they?
came out bits and pieces. Like, mains. Benny Beats, the official album by me, Crazy Marcus. That's me, guys. It's out now with such brilliant songs as Benidorm Forever, Fiesta Forever, Christmas in Benidorm, EDM Dance Anthem, Benidorm Hardstyle Christmas, Fancy Dress Madness. Such great songs on this brilliant album, guys. Total of 10 songs for €10. Brilliant price, guys. Get it now. The link is down below. Perfect Christmas present, birthday present, whatever you want to give someone, it's the best gift to give. Benny Beats the album, guys. All made by Crazy Marcus. Me. Best album ever. We were like, they were just bringing them out randomly. Like, when few came out, then like waiting a couple minutes more, like 10 minutes more for the next lot of stuff we'd ordered and so forth. So on and so forth. Joe had chicken curry, cold, so he sent that back after trying to explain to the waiter that it were cold, and waitress, yeah, she just like stared at us as if to say, well, like, what you want me to do about it. Finally got my main, lemon chicken, and that were freezing. And like, yeah, tiny wontons. But I mean,
We've been charged for 6 set menus.
Jesus. Huh? What?
Exactly. We've been charged for 6 set menus. Plus what Mark's on.
Serious?
5.
The hell?
Top 1 6.
Okay, bit random. Anyway, to say they've uncoordinated in there, like, having arguments.
Hang on.
I think we've been, yeah, I think we've been charged over price here as well. So, yeah, Chinatown, place people rave about, say it's good. Yeah, food's good. Service is shite.
Go over the road, guys. Go to Hong Kong.
Yep.
is just over
Just
there.
restaurant over there, guys. That's where we
Absolutely
normally
brilliant.
go.
The service is
Gorgeous
good.
food, good service. But I mean,
Better food as well.
better food, yeah. They were arguing like they were literally bringing stuff out, guys, and arguing about like who needs forks and all that. Arguing in Chinese, I think, and the even funnier thing is the one waiter in there don't understand English, don't understand Spanish, but crazy. But yeah, thanks for watching this and no, it's shouting down there, so it was an alright meal there. Like, we enjoyed it, but they just need to like know what they're doing, like don't send stuff out cold, stuff like that. Okay guys, so just a quick film again, basically to do a bit more explanation of what went on last night, because it was a bit crazy really. Like, I weren't really trying to film too much because we were literally like right outside the restaurant. We had friends with us as well, so I won't really wanting to create too much of a scene, too much of a fuss sort of thing. But basically, yeah, what happened was when we went in, like, we got sat at the table, like right by the door, but I mean, it weren't too bad, like at least we got a table. They basically took ages to like bring us more menus, because started off we just had one menu between 6 of us, then about 5 minutes later someone brings us 2 more menus. So you'd have thought when we sit down they'd have been like, oh, what you want to drink? No, just sits us down and disappears pretty much, vanishes, like, and then like finally brings us some more menus, so we have a look at what there is and all decide what we want, and we're like, oh well, surely they'll come take our orders soon, surely they're gonna come take our orders soon. Nope, it was literally like half an hour, was it, before we got our orders took. Like, Joe were literally like, if that take any longer, we just go somewhere else, like we say sod it and go find another place, because it was just getting on our nerves. Finally got our orders took, just as we were about to leave, like, find somewhere else, and then basically took ages to get our starters, and even then that were a bit of a piss take really. They were bringing them out willy-nilly type thing, brought them out with the drinks, and by then like, we were all thirsty, because I mean you'd have thought it would have been better to put drinks out first, so you got some you can have while you wait for your starter, but nothing, not even had any prawn crackers in there. Finally get all our starters. Niall, Joe's son, Joe's son, Steph's son, who we were with, our friends, Steph, Joe and Niall. Niall ordered some Chinese wontons, are they called? And they were tiny, like literally. But
Tiny.
5 of them was there. on a plate, and I just seem to like push them all dead close together to make it look like it were a bigger meal, like a bigger starter. I ordered fried barbecue ribs. Now, I know like I normally get ribs when I go Shanghai, which is literally a Chinese restaurant up the road from it. But we didn't go there because they were closed. But normally when I have me starter there, I'd have like about 4 spare ribs, maybe 5 at the most.
Not Shanghai, Hong Kong, Hong Kong.
Oh yeah, Hong Kong is where we normally go. Sorry guys. Normally I have a decent amount of ribs as a starter. This time in Chinatown, I only got 3. Like 340 spare ribs, hardly any meat on them, like just bones with a tiny bit of meat on them and grated carrot.
1 inch long.
Yeah, like 3 inch long each.
About 1 inch.
About 1 inch long each, like it were crap. But anyway, we finished our starters. And you'd have thought they'd have come like clear the plates off. Like take away the plates you'd used and all that, ready for your mains. Nope, he just leaves the table dirty and brings the mains out, like tries to put our mains down on the table. So Joe had to say, well, like, aren't you going to clean the table first? Like, there's no room for you to put our mains down. Like, there's still plates from our starters left on the table. And the lad were pretty sarky about it, pretty arsey. Oh, not my job, sir, not my job. Then walks off. Like, puts the tray of our mains on the table behind him and walks off. Then finally someone...
What are you on about, Marcus?
What?
You mentioned what you're on about.
Yeah, well, I'm on about China Garden, guys. Finally...
It's Chinatown, isn't it?
Chinatown, yeah, sorry, Chinatown. Finally they come to clear the table off and well, they weren't too happy about it because some of us had to have like clean knife and forks, clean plates and all that, and they were basically arguing between each other, like right at our table in Chinese, leaning over everyone to like give you a knife and fork, give you a new plate, which were crazy. The one lass were doing the knife and forks and just going like, take it, take it, take it. Like only English she knew, I imagine. Anyway, coming to the mains, yeah, they were nice. Joe had a chicken curry, same as Niall. Niall's were hot, Joe's were cold, so he sent his back. And he basically sort of said to me, well, like, 'cause you've had lemon chicken, check yours, 'cause the problem was they were coming out randomly, like, not bought out altogether, they were just like, whenever they could be asked to bring it out, basically, and I checked my lemon chicken, and it were cold, it were lukewarm, like it hadn't even been cooked, really. So, like, I were gonna keep half of it on my plate, 'cause, I mean, I were hungry, like, all I had were a plate of chips at that moment, so I were like, well, I'll keep some, so I've got something to eat at least. But Steph just basically said, like, no, like, send it all back, just scrape it off your plate. send it all back sort of thing. So we finally managed to like attract someone to say what had happened, say like what were going on. She had no clue what we were saying. Like we were saying it's cold, it tasted like it weren't cooked. No clue. Just took the plate off me, left it on under table. That were it. Till someone finally come out and took the plate to like take it back. But they put it in a microwave to warm it up again. Like, come on. No apology for my meal being cold or Joe's meal being cold. It were just sort of like, okay, and walk off. Had this in there, but the only nice thing we had, only thing they didn't really book it up, to be fair. I had ice cream, few of us had ice cream, I think. I bought it out on a tray next to coffee. Bit stupid really, not surely coffee, the heat of that would melt the ice cream. And to end it all, we asked the one lass for the bill. Like, Jo asks first, and she's just stood there staring at us. So I just thought, okay, don't understand English, I'll try Spanish. La cuenta, por favor. Stood there staring at us, then just walks off. Like, come on, you work in a restaurant in Benetton. Surely you should know a bit of English or a bit of Spanish. Finally managed to get the bill, and when we're trying to pay it, like when Joe and Steph's counting out money to pay it, the one lasses just stood there staring at us, like thinking we wouldn't pay it all or something like that, which were quite weird. Finally got outside and Joe were looking at the receipt again with Steph, and they realised we'd been overcharged. Basically what had happened where we got charged for 6 set menus instead of 5. So, bit dodgy really, but the lads were saying like, oh sorry, like sorry for what happened tonight, we really busy. Well, I'm sorry, but that's not really much of an excuse, is it?
It was half empty.
It weren't that busy. Like, if that's the excuse they're using, like, then what's going on in the place? Because they're arguing when coming out to tables, arguing in the kitchens, like, crazy. All I can say is, I will not be going Chinatown again. Like, after that, like, I don't want to know what it'll be like again. I mean, food were gorgeous, but just the service and the problems we had in there kind of put us off. But anyway, yeah, see you next time.